Hello, I am the dark night of those who cry in the dark and cry in silence. The dead baby issue will make sense to you pretty soon. I'm gonna get off the subject a little bit, and I have to say something to Karl Rove and his reaction after the primary between Mike Castle and Christine Donnell. I was very disappointed, very hurt. That was a man that I admire. He was called the architect. I was totally confused, and as I sat there after election night and my heart sank, I kind of felt there has to be millions of people feeling exactly what I'm feeling tonight. I couldn't believe my ears. Here's Karl Rove. Christine Donnell just defeated Mike Castle. She's our nominee. She won the primary. That's the end. That's the end. Nothing else should have to be said. I can't imagine he went down to talk, to derate her, to say negative things about her. She's our nominee. They're going to take his words and they're going to say, look, even her own people are against her. That's how bad she is. It didn't make sense to me. How can a smart man like Mark Rove do something like that? I was shocked, truly shocked. He brought the issue of integrity. He said that Christine Donnell had no integrity and that Mike Castle had integrity, okay? You know, I question that. This is why I'm doing this. This is about abortion. This is about pro-life and pro-choice. I am the dark night of those babies, unborn babies, who cry in the dark, who cry in silence while they're being killed. I'll consider myself the dark night. I don't care if you think I'm not. I'm not, you'll understand me. I have to do it this way for many reasons. I have to get people's attention. You know, to me it's incomprehensible. How can a country with 300 million people not have one strong voice for the millions of babies that die every year, that we kill every year? So I am nobody. I'm nobody. I'm dyslexic, whatever that is. Means I can lose my train of thought and forget what I'm saying. I think that happened to Bush. You guys called him, you said he wasn't smart. He was smart. He was probably dyslexic. You get in front of a camera, you get in front of a crowd, and you lose your train of thought. That happens to me a lot. You go to take an exam, you know everything, but you go blank. That's what dyslexia is. I'm dyslexic and I'm bipolar. But I think I have more than enough credentials to defend the unborn, the babies. Whatever I am, it doesn't matter. I have anybody above the second grade of criminals has the right to defend the unborn. I actually made a list of what I consider the scum, the basic criminal scum level or ladder. And this is how I numbered it. Again, I'm drawing a blank. I told you I was dyslexic, that's why I have to have notes, okay? Number 7, drug addicts. Number 7 in my basic criminal scum ladder. Number 7. Number 6, drug dealer. Number 5, thieves. Number 4, rapist. Very simple. There's a lot of other criminals, but this is a very basic ladder. Number 3, murder. Now we're going to go to number 2, baby killer. and number one serial baby killer, okay? So I think, I mean, I'm actually above the 7th level, but you might not consider me a Harvard graduate or not smart enough, or maybe I speak too slow or I sound dumb, okay? But I think anybody above the 2nd level has the credentials to protect at least the babies, okay? So we're talking about anybody above baby killing level. It could be a murderer, it could be a rapist, it could be a thief, it can be a drug addict. Anybody in this world has more credentials in my book to defend babies than baby killers, okay? So, therefore the theme, dead babies can't take care of themselves. I know Alice Cooper says they can. It's a parody, so I just say they can't take care of themselves. Back to Karl Rove and integrity. He was dishing Chris O'Donnell because she had no integrity. And I'm gonna ask Mr. I mean, I know Karl Rove like the palm of my hand, but I go blank. Forget people's name, can forget my name. I'm gonna ask him, well, what integrity does, see, I'm drawing a blank here, does Mike Castle bring when he's for abortion, when he's for killing babies? Karl Rove, for heaven's sakes, that's murder. That is murder. When you kill a baby, it is murder. So how can you say anybody that's for murder has integrity? I don't care what he is. If he's for killing babies, he's going to be a liar. I don't care what argument you use. If you in your head are capable of defending the possibility of killing babies at any time when they're the least vulnerable in the mother's belly, that's why they're in there, they need to be protected, then you can't have no integrity in my book. Or I don't think in anybody's book they should have. I'm sure they do. Everybody defends somebody. Drug addicts are defended. They have defenders who are trying to legalize drugs. So anybody can come up with an argument to defend even a murderer. So, you know, I'm not going there. I'm just saying, you know, baby killers, people that support baby killers in my book do not have any integrity. They're capable of lying. They're capable of cheating. Even if they think they're not, even if they think they're above the fray, believe me, they're murderers. The only thing that's keeping them out of jail is the law that was passed after Roe versus Wade, which is weird because neither of those persons, the lady from Roe versus Wade, and even the abortion doctor, that's going to be hard to remember his name. I don't think I have it here. Yeah, his name is Dr. Bernard Nathanson. Now, he was a big abortion advocate back in the day, back in the 60s. And by 1969, he had turned totally against abortion. And even the Roe versus Wade. So it's funny, everybody, the main people that stood for abortion have become smart and realized their crime and have turned away. And then we have millions of people today supporting baby killers and baby killing. It's absurd. It's totally absurd. It makes no sense. But this is where we're at. So again, I asked Karl Rove, what integrity does, again, this guy's name, Mike Castle, have over on Christine O'Donnell? What integrity does he have? He supports baby killing, okay? So, you know, I don't know who you are, Karl Rove. I'm sure a lot of people are disappointed in you, just like I am. First shocked at the stupidity of cutting down the Republican nominee, of giving ammunition to the Democrats after we already elected her. I mean, if you're as smart as you are, that should have been immediately off your vocabulary. But it wasn't. That was shocking. First mistake. Second mistake, you defend and you say a person that is for killing babies has integrity. Okay, that's my beef. This is one of a myriad of other tapes I'm going to do to try to put on YouTube. I'm nobody, but nobody's speaking out. I have a disguise, I'm in mourning to make a point, okay? I think everybody should dress black till people stop killing babies in this country. So right now, I am considering myself the dark knight of those who cry in the dark. The dark night of those who cry in silence.